Don't go any closer on that edge, by the way. Drop it down and then grab the weight. You've got a wooden frame underneath it. Don't go any further. You alright then?
Should we test the level? Yeah. We're on the level. Looks like the left side. Turn down a little bit.
What I like the most in Shaoping's paintings is it's really the evolution of the shapes, the colors, the lines, and the way he communicates with the frame, the canvas, and plays with the empty and the full. You know, like le plein et le vide, we say in French. There's always this kind of irony about painting and irony about the subject. Like it doesn't really matter. What matters most is to have fun and make the viewer have fun.
I was visiting Frieze Art Fair, and someone was on one of the booths was talking about the show, and I thought I'd come down and see it. I really liked the palette. I thought, because I'd actually seen the book before, and I wasn't sure. I thought it looked quite muddy, but actually when you see the paintings all together, the colours really come out, the blues and the greens and everything. It's a lot more colourful than I thought. And I think when you first look at them, you see the creature shapes. That they seem a bit more like, I don't know, under ocean creatures or something like that. But I think as you look at them more, you start to see them as more like paintings, more about the brush strokes and the kind of the way that they're put together, which I really like.
My initial reaction to the show, this is the second time I've seen it actually, and I responded even more the second time. Definitely on first view, the art it's very powerful. It's very striking. It has a bold use of color and the outline, the strong blacks as well. So there's something very striking about the paintings. At the same time, though, there's something quite there's a lot of confusion. You can see quite a lot of things. The mind is allowed to wander into the image. And that's very engaging, I think. And even more so, that leads on to the themes being explored in the whole series, which actually I find fascinating.
I think the show is quite rich and energetic, and I've been really interested in the variety of colour and texture that the artist is putting into the paintings. I think there is obviously quite a lot of different narratives that are happening in each of them, and it's not conclusive when you see it immediately what's happening. For example, in one of them, I love the idea of not swimming, not waving but drowning. This idea of sort of motion in water, and the idea of kind of almost a frog-like existence. But is it a man? Is it a human? And then also there's a sort of a running pace, and it's just this sort of kind of interesting, kind of like a mythology, like mythic creatures in it. But I haven't come to any conclusion about what what that story could be necessarily.
Conceptually, I find the show interesting, those creatures metamorphosing, merging, not quite knowing where they go, and how this one can speculate on the idea intellectually and ponder about life today and what we're doing, where we're going, that and that. But beyond the conceptual side to the work, I find them really interesting as paintings. The energy, the color, and there's a real force in the work, and it touches me. I feel almost kind of goosebumps on my skin. And the show as well, the venue, the way the show is put together, the way the work hangs together, I think it's really strong.
About China, my point is that you kind of, the last 2 decades has been about being a producing, you know, superpower, and now they're kind of refinding their kind of cultural gist again, cultural revolt where people are breaking out, and the new young Chinese group of people actually manifesting and creating a whole new China. And I think Xiaoping is kind of representing that group as well.